All right, from here on in, I'm in the Arctic Circle.
You never know where you're going to run into people that you know. Anywhere from Vancouver to Timbuktu, it don't matter.
It's true.
Have a good one.
You too.
See you up the road.
It was just a breeze on the roads today. The weather was fantastic. I made it to Inuvik, and I think there's hours and hours of sunlight left. I'm gonna fuel up here, make sure I've got all that taken care of, and then see what's gonna happen tonight with the Northern Lights, because it looks like the skies are gonna be pretty clear, and fingers crossed we're gonna get something nice tonight.
Welcome to Inuvik.
Hi, my name is Franklin Charlie, originally from Oak Grove, but I've been living here for 31 years, and I welcome to Inuvik.
Thank you. Take care. .14. I want the sky to get dark, so slowly creeping along here. Okay, I just came in from outside. I've been out there for about an hour and a half, watching the most amazing Northern Light show that I've ever seen in my entire life. It was just breathtaking. I did some time lapses, I shot some stills. Man, if we're in focus, we've got something great tonight. It's just been a fantastic day, but I'm definitely at the end of my rope. I'm so tired. I think I'm about 50 kilometers away from Tuk. I'm gonna make my way there and find a place to pull over and sleep, because there are not many times when you go on a photo trip and you have a day where everything just works. Going down to the road closure, to the beautiful weather, to some of the drone shots I was able to take. It was just unreal. So productive, and I'm just stoked. I had a great spot on the just outside of Tuk that I was able to grab a few hours after an epic night of northern sky stuff last night. It's just fantastic out here. It's the start of the Arctic Ocean right there. Hey,
Good morning, there.
good. How you doing?
Excellent. Yourself?
Pretty good.
The only problem I had is when I opened my camper door last night, holy shit, there was dust about all over the place. Those doors don't seal very good. It's a good thing I didn't have my old lady with me. She would have been crying.
I was shooting the Northern Lights till about 3 o'clock in the morning on the highway.
Oh, did you see some?
Oh my God.
At 1 o'clock, I gave up and I went to sleep.
It was the greatest thing. It's the greatest show I've ever seen, and I'm not just trying to make you feel bad.
Why don't we find a coffee shop in town and...
Well, there's no coffee shop, and I'm gonna keep shooting because the light's too good. There's nothing here.
Oh.
But hold on, I can show you something here. Let me get out of this car for a second here.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
And then you've got to guess
I set it on M for manual.
Perfect.
And still couldn't get it to take a picture.
It's yeah, you gotta go.
I know my mirror did not flip up because I didn't hear it.
Well, show it to me. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got. But no, this is great. This is a cool town, but yeah, don't expect anything to be open.
So you want to get going? Get going.
Yes. We'll see you soon. So I pulled over at the Arctic Ocean, the very end of the road. Can't say I'm gonna make some coffee here. There's no chance I'm gonna stay the night here. It's just too busy. It's like it'd be like hanging out at a roundabout that just has constant traffic around it. So it's also, I think, a traditional spot where fishing happens and stuff too. So there's a lot of local activity and stuff here too. So this is the very end of the road, and it's a little bit too busy. All right, so it is midday. The sun's pretty high, so I'm just backing up some cards and just getting some batteries organized and things like that. Definitely not going to stay here tonight, but there's a few hours to kill. I hope to get organized and keep exploring this town. One of the cool things that I was able to do this morning in Tuk was just kind of wander and photograph with the Lumix. It was like wandering the downtown streets of Winnipeg, trying to find those shots as well. I remember that was like 30 years ago, shooting film on a Canon T90. It was pretty cool. And then I think I got a 135 f2 FD lens, and as soon as I shot portraits with that, I was like, people was gonna be it. But that's what this morning reminded me of. It was very much a wander with the camera, find the shots. I wasn't trying to really do too much other than shoot for myself. Just find the buildings or find the texture that I thought was cool and shoot it. And that's what I really thought I missed last year on this trip, was I didn't shoot a lot for me. I still have partners on this trip that I'm shooting for, but I think I'm getting better at managing that. This trip, the weather is unreal. Last year at this time, it was definitely a lot colder. It was raining and wet and stuff. And so even for the last few days, I've been going with this mentality, is to just go. Don't sit back and think how many days you have on this trip. Go and shoot and make every minute count. Get out of the car early, fly the drone sooner than I would later. So all those things have been kind of pushing at me, and it's been great. I haven't seen the results, but man, I think I've shot some of the best stuff that I've ever shot. That footage last night of the Northern Lights was still in my mind, and it's just unreal. It's been interesting to bring the Lumix along. It's a different dynamic. I'm still shooting my Canon D 5D Mark IV. That's still my guy, but it's interesting to see these other cameras and to see how crisp some of this stuff looks and how pop that autofocus is compared to the Canons. But yeah, it's cool. I think these trips push me to do exactly what this trip is doing to me, and a lot of times it does not happen. So it's the stoke is real to feel it on this trip compared to, you know, I don't know how many other trips in the last few years that I've done searching for this. I love this place. It's truly remarkable. There's no way that this place is going to be the same in a few years. I think even by next year you're going to see, I don't know, it's just different. I think it's important to note that this road has only been open for like 3 years. That connects Inuvik to Tuk in the summer, which connects basically Tuk to the world, as everybody's going to do this trip. The Dempster highway ends in Inuvik, but that's not the official end. I mean, the goal is the Arctic Ocean. I can't see a reason, unless weather or road conditions would cause you to turn around at Inuvik. So it's a special place. It scares me a little bit, which I also love. But I'm gonna keep coming back here. I think it's time to move on. I'm heading back from Tuk. I hope to gas up and beat those 2 ferries before they close and get on the other side of all that, so there's no barriers there. Somehow that's going to make me feel better.